Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to do a step-by-step tutorial on how I made my drawing of Ahsoka from Star Wars. Alright, so let's get busy.
Okay, so let's get things cracking in. First off, we're starting with our basic pencil sketch. Just getting in the basic layout here and general composition. I'm not really worried about too much details at this point, just kind of getting in the basic sketch. And now we're starting on the inking process, the line work. I'm using my Copic multi-liners here. And then again at this stage, I'm keeping it really basic with the line work. I'm not, making variations on the line width or nothing like that. I'm just getting the line art established here so that I can have a good point to use as a reference to make my flat colors. Also, you can see I added a full body Ahsoka sketch on the lower left hand side. I felt it needed some extra visual interest in that part of the composition, so I just did that to fill in some of that negative space that was there. And now filling in some of the flat color areas, starting with her skin tones. She has like a I guess a burnt orange color, you could say. And I don't have that exact color, but when you use the correct values, you can kind of get away with portraying that color, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to use that exact color to make it look realistic. Okay, so now we're adding in some deeper tones on the skin just to get a little bit of added depth, a little bit more darker areas here, especially when it's gonna be reflected light next to it. You want the darker tones to make it stand out even more. Here I'm going through the nose area just to give it some more, again, depth, some more roundness. And then just working my way around the skin tones to bring out some more values, some deeper values. I'm starting in on the cast shadows there as well. Okay, now is the lips. One of my favorite areas to color in when I'm painting females. I usually give it that nice deep red tone. On this character, I'm not going for like a super vibrant red tone. More of kind of a neutral cool reddish tone, almost towards the purple side. So I'm just filling it in here with a basic flat. Alright, now I'm going in back in the eyes and giving the eyelashes more volume here. Just filling in the areas with my multi-liner. And now filling in the eye color flats with blue. And then the shading on the eyeballs. Now bringing in some colored pencils to add in more detail and smooth out some of those hard edges that the markers left, giving it a more smoother look all around till it looks all good, And now I'm bringing in some lights And going back to the lips area, as you can see, I'm bringing in the purple color to add a little bit more depth to that cool red tone that I first laid in there. Just to bring it a little bit more roundness and fullness. You see what I'm saying? So, and my favorite part, of course, adding in the highlights, giving the lips that juicy look. Ha. Okay, now we're working our way into the arm section where her arm guards are, with some cool grays, using different values and getting the basic block-ins. And now to her arm sleeves. Is that what they're called? With a darker cool gray color and adding in some lighter areas with the colored pencil. Now starting into the head tails. Is that what it's called? Actually, you know what? I looked it up and they're called montrals. So filling in her montrals with basic light gray and a little bit more dark tones here to give it that form. And now bringing in that white color, that real basic flat white color with the colored pencil. Okay, so now we're bringing in the markings on her montrals with the light blue Copic marker. Again, freehanding those in, and then adding more depth in with the colored pencil. Now her belt. Same process, giving it the flat color first, and then a deeper tone, and then detail work with the luminance colored pencils. And then again, filling in some negative space. I thought there was a little bit too much blank space going on there, so I went ahead and put in her starship. And now adding in the lightsaber lights on her full-figured character. And that character is secondary to the main character, of course, so I didn't want to go overboard with the details and brightness on that. So it's a lot more subdued than the main character. But I still added enough detail so that you could, see the correct forms and stuff on her, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I did that. Alright, now we're going to do the lightsaber on the main character here. I'm using a Pro White acrylic ink. And I'm using a flat brush and a straight edge to, give it, this is going to be the brightest part of the lightsaber, so I'm using the whitest acrylic that I have. And we're going all the way through here. And then once that dries, we're going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so once that is ready, I went to some black acrylic ink, and now we're filling in the background. So this is going to be the background outer space area. I just cut enough to make the edges a little bit outside the main area. And then I taped them in, and now here I am kind of splashing in a thin coat of acrylic white paint to make the stars. And then once I'm done with that, remove the mask that I made with that tracing paper. And now adding in that white glow area with colored pencil. Now for some rim lighting. That helps it pop out more from the background. And at this point, I felt that it could use some more background items, so I decided I'm going to put in some planets or moons, you know, whatever. On the largest one, I added in some more of that acrylic paint and softened it up to give it that that planety look. You know what I'm talking about. So, and then adding in some form shadow here with the black on not just this one, but on all of the moons and planets. And we are finished and giving it that signature. Hope you like it. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time.